everyone, this is Suzy Q of Suzy Q's Happy Little Haven, and welcome to my Nursery Room Window. Hi everyone. So today we have my beautiful Kimberly Anne, and she is the Shanti sculpt by Ping Lau and was beautifully reborn by Ema Bennett. And we're doing Theme Thursday today with Miss Kimberly Anne. And the main theme today is knits, crochets, and things made of yarn. And there's two alternate themes. The first one is Reborns in their original outfits. And then the second one is Hedgehogs. And so right now you'll see Kimberly. She is in one of the original outfits that Emma sent in her box opening. It's a gorgeous outfit. It's burgundy and it has gold sparklies all over it. And then she's got her pretty gold shoes that match and her white socks. This is an original outfit that Emma took pictures of her in when she sent me Kimberly Anne in the box opening. And so what I'm going to show you next is all of my my knitted things, knitted toys or crocheted. I'm not sure what the technique is, but these are my, the majority of these, with the exception of one, is my crochet collection of animals that was sent to me by my dear friend Claudia Tronca. And most of them represent some pets that I have in real life. And this one's name is Toby. He represents my box turtle that I've had for 20 plus years. And this one is so unique because of the shell. It is three-dimensional, and he's just gorgeous. I just love this little guy. And there he is, and he's got his mouth open. He's ready to eat a bug or something. And then next we have Hershey Bear, and Hershey Bear represents my snow bears, and he is the grandfather of the snow bears. And he's just gorgeous too. He's got that pretty blue sweater going on. And then next we have the Disney princesses. And these Disney princesses were gifted to my Princess Adeline and my Princess Adelaide princess dolls. And they are both the Princess Adelaide sculpt. And anyway, Claudia's idea was for the girls to have these to keep them company while I was away from the nursery. And I thought that was such a super cute idea. And they got their little princess dresses going on, and everything's either knitted or crocheted. And they are so cute. And then next we have a little dog, and this represents my Jenny. This is my latest and greatest that Claudia gifted to me. And she is a cutie pie too. And I'm going to continue on with the collection, and then I have one additional one I'm going to show you. This little guy here represents Frankie, the turkey that I raised from the time he was an egg until he was 11 months old. And Claudia gave me this little guy while I still had Frankie. And this little bunny represents my Benjamin bunny, my Benji. And I still have Benji, and Benji's about 6 years old now. He's an all-white bunny with blue eyes. Yes, he is. And then the last of my collection, this is a little ballerina bunny. She is one of my most recents as well. And Claudia gave her to me. But all the girls in the nursery share, actually all the girls and boys in the nursery share these toys. And last but not least, I have one more knitted or crocheted little toy. And this is, I named him Bluey. And my dear friend Ruth Beck sent me Bluey several years ago. I don't even remember when, but anyways, I wanted to include him in all of the knitted and crocheted things. And I'm not sure if Ruth made this or not. She's a very talented crocheter, and so I'm not real sure if she made it, but I really treasure this little guy too. And then last but not least, now that the knitted collection is over, another portion of my Theme Thursday is this little guy, this little hedgehog. And this little hedgehog was gifted to Ginny by my dear friend Holly Church. And I just couldn't bear to have Ginny have this toy because she would just rip it up. And as you can see, he has like really nice soft fur, and he's just a cutie patootie. And so yeah, I kind of adopted him from Ginny. So there you go. But anyway, so what I'm going to do now is I am going to go, meet you back at the changing table here. And I'm going to actually change her into another really cute outfit for Valentine's Day that she was originally in her box opening as well. And so I'll meet you back at the changing table in just a few seconds. Hi everyone. So I'm back at the changing table with Kimberly Anne and her little unicorn that was gifted to her, actually gifted to our nursery by our dear friend Carrie of Carrie's Little Cuties. And you can see the ring lights reflected in these big, beautiful big eyes. But anyway, before I start changing her, I wanted to show you a couple of things, a couple of details about Kimberly Anne. And this is her original birth certificate from Ema Bennett. And as you can see, she's the Shanti sculpt by Ping Lau. She weighs 9 pounds and she is 32 inches. And I had asked for Emma to reborn her for me for Mother's Day last year, and so she did. So yeah, you can see that. And then I wanted to show you some original pictures that Emma took of her in some original outfits. But firstly, here is her signed off by Ping Lau, her COA. And then these are some original outfits that she sent with her. Of course, she made the top part of this outfit. Emma did. It's crocheted, really super cute. And then I'll show you this outfit in just a second. Let me get the pages turned here. This is the outfit that she's wearing now. Yep. And then this is another outfit that was sent with her. And the outfit that I chose to put on her today, because Valentine's Day is going to be here pretty quick, is this outfit. And this is another original outfit that Emma sent with her. And it's a red sweater. And then, which is knit. It kind of follows along with, well, it does follow along with Theme Thursday. It's a knit outfit. It's a knit sweater. And then the little leggings that she sent has pink hearts all over them. And I just thought that would be really cute for Valentine's Day. I love the colors that's in this red and black, and like a medium pink. These are really, really cute. And so she's going to be wearing that. And then she's already wearing her original white socks. And these are the original shoes that she wore. And these are super cute shoes. They Velcro on either side here. They have ruffles on either side. They are just super cute. Yes, they are. And then last but not least, for her accessories, she is going to be wearing these pretty red bows in her hair. All right, so let's go ahead and get started and get this little one changed. She's actually not a little one, as you can see. So she's going to be a challenge, but you know, I'm always up to challenges because I love the toddler girls. So and boys, my Liam, oh boy, love Liam. But I did want to mention too that she is wearing an original handmade necklace that Emma gifted me. I believe it was for my birthday last year. And she also sent along with it this bracelet that I wear all the time too. So it matches up with the necklace. So I haven't worn this yet. It's just, you know, I don't have any place fancy to go. But I'll tell you what, I just thought that Kimberly Anne would look beautiful with it, with this outfit. So it's just, I love the necklace. Oh, I'm just now seeing that I forgot to choose her earrings. So I'll go ahead and choose her earrings as one of the last things that we do today. But so yeah, let's go ahead and take this necklace off and get started chatting today. I don't have an awful lot to talk about, but I have been doing something kind of new. Actually, I used to do this all the time, but have any of you, now when I say any of you, let's see, is it, well, I'm trying to remember who is the person that I remembered that makes their own bread. But anyway, I have a bread maker, and it's by DAK, D-A-K. And I don't even know, I couldn't tell you how many years that I've had this bread maker, but I just really enjoy using it, and I haven't used it for a long, long time. And recently I decided, you know, my husband and I, we really don't eat bread. I mean, we like bread, but we just don't find an occasion to eat it. But recently, I changed my diet around to include breakfast and lunch, and so I know that sounds strange, but and so for breakfast, you know, I have a piece of toast with a microwave scrambled egg on it, and then for lunch, I have a peanut butter sandwich and some apples and carrots and things like that. But I decided that what might be really a neat thing to do would be to make, you know, continue making my own bread like I used to years and years ago. So let me see, what, you know what I love about her? I'm going to show you something. Right now, I'm going to bring you down. She is sitting Indian style, you guys. Her she's got, well, you'll see when I change her, but she's got, I think that's called, well, it's kind of like half. She's got cloth from her thigh to her, up above her knee, and then it's vinyl from here down. And she can get into so many really cool poses. I love this sculpt because of that. Plus, she's just got a beautiful face. You can see my microphone. I got my microphone on today, so I hope that's helping. But yeah, years and years ago, I used to bake bread, and I really loved it. And so since I've changed my diet around, I decided to start making my own bread again. So the first loaf that I made, it was called an egg bread, and it was okay. You know, it didn't turn out as well as I remembered. It was kind of on the dry side. So then I decided I wanted to try another recipe that I had used. The bread maker came with it came with a recipe book. And look at this. I really like this bracelet that she's wearing too. It's made of like flexible wire, and so it kind of just twists off and on. Isn't that pretty? That's another, that's an original bracelet that she came with. So I'll put that over there so I won't forget to put it back on. So yeah, I decided to make some wheat bread, and so I bought some wheat flour and some flour that is made especially for bread machines and for making, you know, bread by hand. And day before yesterday, I made some, and I think it turned out pretty darn good. You know, I like making fresh bread like that because, you know, there's no preservatives, and I don't know, it just seems tastier that way. But anyway, I've been enjoying that, and yeah, so that's the only really new thing that I've been up to. One thing that I did want to mention, Jean's dolls got me started on doing this, and I'm going to try to see if I can. I mean, she didn't tell me to do it, but what happened was she's talked about making a Sunday roast, you know, every Sunday, and so I thought that that would be really, really good. So I started making. I did that following Sunday. I did a Sunday roast, and my hubby was so enthusiastic about having a Sunday roast that I've continued with it, and so yeah, I've been making Sunday roasts ever since, Jean. So look what you got me into. I'm going to bring a pillow over here so that she's just not, you know, she's not laying flat. She's looking up at something. What you looking at up there? Looking at up there. So yeah, mainly that's my new stuff that I've been doing, just kind of cooking and baking bread. And the bread machine is awesome because all you do is you just add the ingredients into, you add, you know, one at a time in a certain order. You know, you add the yeast first, and then after the yeast is the flour and the salt and some sugar, and then last but not least is the warm water. So you add it in that order, and it's got like a little paddle in the bottom of the bread pan, and once you turn it on, this paddle just swirls around and around and around, and it mixes everything up. So yeah. But it makes, you know, needless to say, it definitely makes the house smell really super good. You know, like that homemade bread, the homemade bread smell. You know, you can't beat that, right? Like walking past a bakery. Now I had gotten her. I thought that I brought it out here. It was a little lacy undershirt to wear underneath this. So I'm going to, when I get her leggings on, I'm going to go ahead and look for that. See if I can find that, because I wanted her to wear something underneath the sweater. And oh, there it is. Here it is. Look at, this is what I wanted to put on underneath the sweater. I found it. It was on the floor. Of course, you know, yeah, things end up on the floor in my nursery. I mean, this sculpt is really neat because of the flexibility. And as you can see, the cloth goes, you know, halfway, like just below her chest. So, like, she's real flexible. So I'm gonna go ahead. I have her leggings on, and I'm gonna go ahead and put her little undershirt on. Yeah, I just like to have something underneath a sweater, you know. Even for myself, when I wear my sweater tops and things like that, I like to have some type of a shirt underneath. So, as you can hear the phone again, here it is. I'm sorry, you guys. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm awfully sorry. We have had a barrage of phone calls ever since we got this phone call the other day, and like I never answer the phone when I don't recognize the caller. And we got this phone call. My husband was in the office, and he picked up. And usually he doesn't pick up, but he was waiting for a trucking company to give him a call about a delivery. And so he thought that might be the trucking company. Well, as it turns out, it was not the trucking company. It was an insurance company trying to sell him insurance. And so ever since then, we have had a lot of phone calls having to do with insurance. And the reason I know is because we've got that caller ID on our phones. And so I can see when, who it is that's calling. And so, yeah, and it's just, we started getting a whole bunch of insurance calls, and it's just kind of frustrating because, but I mean, maybe they'll stop calling. I don't know. But I know it's because of that one call that my hubby answered, and oh well. Yeah. And so in my nursery, I have a phone in here, and it's our only phone jack, and so I have to have it in here, and I can't turn I can't turn the ringer off, and it just gets kind of little frustrating at times, especially now that we're getting a lot of phone calls, but that's okay. We can get through it, can't we? Yes, we can. I think that I was talking about, like, even when I am wearing a sweater like what I'm wearing now, I like to have some type of a shirt under it. It just feels more comfortable like that. So this little one looks so gorgeous in this color of red. As in every color, there's various shades of red, but this red is so pretty on her. It just really is, and I love it. And she's getting all dressed up for Valentine's Day. Yes, she is. Bend her down a little bit here. Yeah, Valentine's Day is going to be in less than 2 weeks, isn't it? Yeah, we just hopped into February, and so I'm thinking that in fact, I know I'm going to get some See's candy from my hubby because I asked for it. That's why. Yeah, he likes getting me. He'll, like, even if I hadn't asked, he would have got me See's candy for Valentine's Day. So I'm going to go ahead and get the comb out. And before I forget, I also need to trying to get some things out of the way. I also need to find some cute little Valentines. These are one set or one container of earrings that I have. And I think the Valentine's Day ones are in this one. See, these are my holiday ones, and I see that I have some right here. So I am going to, while I'm thinking of it, I'm going to go ahead and get those out. I'm going to get the nice big ones. There's little ones and there's big ones, but I want to get these. I want to get these ones. I'll go ahead and stick those in. So yeah, today's Thursday, and for those of you that work, I know that you're looking forward to Friday, or Fry-yay, as you call it. So I know that when I worked, I'll tell you what, Friday was my favorite day of the week. It was a week it was a day that, usually everybody was relaxed and happy, and nothing really urgent was going on. And yeah, I remember those Fry-yays. It was like, yay, the weekend is going to be here pretty soon. And then the weekend came, and I remember on Sunday afternoon, oh my goodness, I had a really stressful job. I enjoyed my career that I had, but this particular job was really stressful, and so I on Sunday afternoon I started getting this feeling of dread, like, oh no, I gotta go to work tomorrow. So yeah, but that's the job that I ended up retiring from. I was a senior executive assistant for senior vice presidents and also the president of our company. And those jobs, the higher up you go, the more challenging they are. And I always enjoyed my career as an executive assistant. And I started out as a secretary. Loved being a secretary, and then as the way that it worked in my company, as you go up the ladder as a secretary, they change your title, and so you start out as an executive assistant, and then the highest that you can go is a senior executive assistant. And so I got to the highest rank as a secretary, and I was really proud of myself. Loved my job for many, many years. I worked for that company for 24 years until I retired. Yep. And then before I worked at that company, I worked as a secretary. I guess it was not a secretary back then. It was more like they called it a project clerk. Right out of high school, because I had been trained in secretarial courses in high school, and I took business classes, and anyway, yeah, I got started in that type of career because my dad worked at the company that I first worked at. In fact, he helped get me my job. He took my resume to human resources. And then I called him every day, that summer, right out of high school, called him every day to make sure that they got my resume, to see if any job openings. They must have been tired of me because they finally hired me. But yeah, I started out there, and I worked there for 2 years, and then I worked at another company for 1 year. And then I got pregnant with my daughter, my first one. And then I was very fortunate to be able to be a stay-at-home mom, and I took care of my kids for many years. And then when they were older, I became the church secretary at our church, and that was really enjoyable. So I've always really, really enjoyed secretarial work, and everything that goes with it: typing, filing, phones, just phones not so much, I guess, but it's everything, the organization, organizing, and helping my boss do things. I just really, really, really enjoyed it. It was like it's like being a personal assistant sometimes, because sometimes I did personal things for them, errands and things like that. So anyway, yeah, I kind of got off course, didn't I, with my conversation? But um, this is little Kimberly Anne, and she's all dressed up in her outfit. And let me see if I can pick her up. Yeah, and you can see her. There she is. Sorry about the microphone again. Yeah, that probably made a noise. I'm not used to using a microphone like this, you guys, so please bear with me as I get used to it. I need to really think about what I'm doing before I do stuff on my chest up here. So anyway, everyone, yeah, thanks for joining me for Theme Thursday. And it's been a fun Theme Thursday for me. I hope you enjoyed it all. And have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend. And until we meet again, bye-bye from me and Kimberly Anne. Bye-bye.